Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Beginner's Guide. We've just started a new chapter, which the opening title told us in the last episode is called Pornstars Die 2, which I was initially kind of excited by. More the porn stars than the death, but my attention quickly shifted from the former to the latter, and now I find myself somewhat trepidatious about where this whole mess is going. But it does seem to indicate that whatever my wait at the end, it's going to be a hella rad journey. Got some sweet tunes, got some trippy interiors. I'm digging the layout so far.
See, this is it. The whole game. And There's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's going to start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Okay. Is this still Pornstars Die 2? Or is this Pornstars Die 2 2? Oh, what furniture ought to go in the center of the room? Oh, we're designing a prison now? Come here. Whoop, come back here. Alright. How about a TV with surround sound? Yeah, that's definitely better than... Okay, that's not a TV, that's a table. I'd really like a huge picture of a horse. Really the best kind of interior decorating there is, and you didn't do that either. You just did sofas. I think we should light up this room a bit. I think so too, but you don't give a crap what I think, obviously. So I'm just going to say we're going to go ahead and put live Tesla coils in each corner. Oh, or we could do a boring lamp. That's also fine. And a table. You need a table. I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. Yep.
There's a bit more to this one, but still it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
Seems like it's got some kind of...
So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Okay. Are we going to start in the well? Oh, like a you gotta do what you're told type of thing. Well, that does seem a little bit more prison-y than a beautiful view of the ocean. To escape any prison environment. Follow the instructions on the table. First, click on this table. Oh, good. Go to the photo frame and click to turn it slightly. Picture frame? Oh, this picture frame. Now turn the floor lamp in this room off, then turn it back on. Is this going to turn out to be about using fear to control people? Now go to the left side sofa and move it over a little. Finally, touch the shelves. That's it. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. Well, let me guess. Oh, okay. I thought maybe the door was going to close and we wouldn't be able to get back to our prison because we'd be stuck in the other. Alright. Now we know how to escape a prison. Let's go.
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape.
Coda.
Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside. Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? At what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on. But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going.
I love this room.
And then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons.
Well, there you go.
This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Alright. I guess if you want to call that a success, it's fine. Well, we see the end coming up now that he went ahead and told us there's always going to be a lamppost there. Which is a cool idea, and I like it. Can I not? No, I cannot not, as it turns out. Alright. I can't move. Can't move at all. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You're me? I'm you! So you were trapped in this prison too? Apparently. Yes, I was in the furniture maze.
It's
yes, I was in the escape tutorial. Yes, I was in the reverse prison.
And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows.
That's where I am right now. I know!
But the irony is that even in this scenario,
you're
still talking to yourself.
What's it like to escape?
You know, all of these games so far
Actually, I'm already forgetting what being in the prison was like. It's strange, but in a way I couldn't have missed being in prison. It feels like being completely still and wildly in motion at the same time. Do you feel any different? Sometimes I'm scared I'll get out and then things will be exactly the same as before. It actually does change. Circumstances affect who you are. Oh, good. That's so nice to hear. That makes me feel really happy. No problem, Mia. I'm always happy to make me happier. I'm still me, but not somehow. It's hard to describe. It just kind of does that. Or being who you are right now, it won't last. Ooh, I like that one. I mean, being who you are in prison is still probably not that great, but... Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? Let's not make this a paradox. Whoop. 2, not 3. Let's keep this nice and sensical, thanks. What did they tell you? What did you have to do to get out? All they told me was to be sincere. They asked me how I felt about being imprisoned. They just talked to me for a while. But I get to, then give them the advice, right? This isn't my one chance to tell them how to get out. Oh, no, okay. It's like something about this conversation is what I'm implying, is what will set them free. Listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. Just talk to me, it will make sense. Talk to me, baby, talk to me. Let's work things out. You and me. Okay, I can talk. Let's just talk for a bit. Will you be here? I will be here. For as long as you need. I will do anything to help myself.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games.
You know, it's
After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. Always reassuring.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Is it bad? I'm not entirely sure. I want to see what happens when Coda tries to talk to somebody else. He seems to be really good at talking to himself.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the 2 doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Beautiful little house. Oh god, it's more box people. They make me uncomfortable in ways that I can't fully articulate. I hope they don't walk around or anything. Huh. I kind of doubt that's going to be something to worry about, actually. Coda doesn't seem like the type to worry about animation. This house is great, though. Wow. Is this a bathroom? Can I check it out? No, that's fine. Oh, here's a bathroom. Oh, what a sweet house you've got here, man. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this entire my house all by myself, don't you know? And right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes.
You'll notice that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games.
Oh, definitely.
Including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
And lousy homes make home loners. Ha! Something tells me you're going to be fun to do this job with. Well, this place isn't going to clean itself as far as I know. I'll finish up here. In the meantime, could you please clear the table? Wow. God, I wish it was that easy. Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Now, would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? No problem, man. As long as it takes me at most a single click to do any of these chores. I am happy to assist. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? Hey, no problem. All the details matter. But I can't do the books. I wound up doing this job, man. A friend dragged me along at a time when I was particularly desperate for cash. Turns out I've never felt so good doing something for money in my whole life. Never did like cleaning my own home. Might have got some demons I ain't ready to face yet. Oh, speaking of demons, someone's put this couch all in a mess. Would you come out and straighten these pillows here? You got it, man. I'm really digging the tunes in this one, too. Just really peaceful in a really peaceful spot. Spill the drink by the couch. Oh, of course. No problem at all. I'm about to show an incredibly cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Make it especially cheesy. Come on. Bare your soul, Boxhead. Oh, what? Oh, did I say? Did I say the wrong thing? I guess I did. Hey, you and me, we're gonna be just fine, bud. Whenever you're ready, you just let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to effortlessly perform all of your chores, pretty much instantaneously, rendering your job completely obsolete. Oh, now you wanted me to do the books. You know, I'd be happy to help, but you could at least make things a little more efficient for me. Perfect. Wait, dishes off the...
After the intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Darling, let me tell you something. Whatever work you do, you have absolutely got to own it. Otherwise, it owns you. So why don't we be with the task at hand and leave the future chores to the future you? Present you wants to smooth out the rug in the bedroom.
I know that Coda really liked this game.
Trust me on this one.
Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was, like, grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
Yeah, man, tell me. I was going to say it occurs to me that one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it, and it takes care of you. Don't know why I felt so weird about saying that. There's a bit of truth in it, no? Anyway, so, housekeeping. Let's keep doing this. Books, would you please clean up the books? Thanks. I've got to say, I like how much Boxhead here is opening up to me. Really seem to be forming some sort of bond. Although I just don't know how he keeps making
I'm glad he found some peace.
Question. Answer.
But, of course, it can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
Oh, but it was such a cozy house. And I loved it so. That's fine, I guess. All in good time. Miles to go, right? Miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
Well, it kind of sounds like it wasn't if he puts it like that. Items you love at members only prices.
This one gets a bit goofy.
It sounds a bit goofy. Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. Good, I obviously need it. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know who is so well developed as a person that they can make you feel disgusted with yourself, compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful? I intend to make you that person. It is within your grasp. And the question is not how we do it, but how we do it effortlessly. This is easy. It is so easy.
About halfway through the game,
it is so
perspective
easy.
shifts.
Being perfect is effortless. Whoa! Jesus Christ!
And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
I think it's kind of an insult to call it bigotry. What, I can't go up the stairs? No, I can't go up the stairs, apparently. Okay, I guess I gotta finish this lecture after all. Okay, weird. Can I only do one? I guess I can only do one. This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? Let me try and do two. Oh, that's the point. Being alone must be awful. Oh, I can say these. Okay. Okay, so it represents, the color represents what I should be saying versus what I am thinking and lying to myself about. If you are torturing yourself trying to find the right solution in life, you're not doing it right. Okay, so I guess it's about, we think that we want life to be easy, and people will sometimes tell you that it is easy to live a perfect life, but ultimately that's not true, and those people are just lying to themselves and those around them. Jeez, alright, I mean, I guess I'll keep telling the lie instead of such ugly truths for no reason. There is no truth, there is no path. I mean, I guess that's true to some extent. Even his lies are even somewhat truthful.
I fell pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human.
I love the storm black hole eyeball staring at me.
I think about this game a lot these days.
That's a great one. Great graphic, I mean. Alright, I think this is probably a good time to call it for this one, though, guys. Oh, good. Great time to break away.
This one took a lot longer than all the
and of course
others
he starts
Dakota
talking.
To make. It was 4 months between this and the last one.
Wow.
That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this. And it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Alright, we'll find out what's so strange about it on the next episode, my friends. Can't wait until then. Later days.